there! In this tutorial, I'll walk you through how to use and customize this elegant ribbon lower third template in After Effects. This template includes 6 different styles in both HD and 4K, and it's super easy to customize using the Properties panel, so no need to dig through complex layers. Just tweak a few controls, and you're ready to go. Before we jump in, be sure to purchase and download the template from the link in the description. And if you find this tutorial helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more After Effects templates. Let's get started. Once you've downloaded and opened the project, you'll see an organized folder structure in the project panel. Go to the Render Comps folder. This is where you'll do all of your editing and rendering. You have a choice of working in HD or 4K. It's best to avoid touching anything in the Build Comps folder. In here, it includes the master comp and other pre-comps that drive all the animations in the background, and modifying them could break things. So it's probably best not to touch unless you're an advanced user or you're confident at using After Effects. If you want more than 3 variations of lower thirds with different text and customizations, you will need to duplicate them by simply selecting one of these render comps and pressing Ctrl and D for Windows users or Command and D for Mac users. Now, let's customize your lower third. For this example, I'm going to open Render Lower Third HD01. Just double-click it to open the comp. Next to the timeline, select the layer, Master Lower Third, and look to the Properties panel to see all the customization options. If you don't have the Properties panel open, navigate to Window, select Properties, and then it will appear. With the layer selected, you can edit text, change the font, and adjust the weight, depending on the look we're going for. By default, I'm using Lobster, which you can download for free on Google Fonts. You can toggle the text stroke to be on or off, and if your text isn't quite where you want it, you can manually adjust the position using the Manually Adjust Text Position control. Next, within the ribbon properties, you've got the ribbon selector. This lets you choose from different ribbon styles. Just click the drop-down menu and pick the one you like best. You can also turn on or off extra visual elements using the detail selector, the ribbon stroke toggle, ribbon height, and the drop shadow toggle. You've got control over the ribbon's look, changing the ribbon color, text color, and so on. Simply click the color boxes and pick something that matches your brand or project style. In the global properties, you have animation speed, which controls how fast the lower third animates in and out, and you can adjust the overall scale and the position as well. To change when the lower third animates in and animates out, you can easily adjust it using these in and out markers on the timeline. Drag the indone marker left or right to change when the in animation has fully resolved, and drag the out start marker to set the point when the lower third begins to animate out. This gives you full control over timing while keeping the animation intact. Just make sure not to manually move the keyframes inside the comp, as they're linked to these markers. Now, if you're working with multiple lower thirds and want to apply changes to all of them at once, you can use the push and pull buttons. Say if I'm using 3 lower thirds with different text or ribbon styles, like this: Ribbon 1, Ribbon 2, and Ribbon 3. But I want all the ribbons to have the same ribbon style as Ribbon 1. I click to the Essential Properties drop-down options, find Ribbon Selector, and hover my cursor over this second icon that says Push to Primary Comp. If I click on this, when I go to the other lower third compositions, they have all been updated to the same ribbon style. The same can be done with any of these properties, so changing the ribbon details from stitching to double lines, then push to primary comp. Now they have all been updated. A word of warning: when you push any changes, all lower thirds using the master comp will update and become the default. Use this only if you want a global update. Otherwise, just edit using the properties panel in the render comps for individual changes. Pull works in the opposite way, pulling the settings from the master comp and resetting the lower third to the default settings. And that's it! Your animated lower thirds are ready to be used in your project. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if there are any features you'd like to see in these templates, and don't forget to subscribe for more After Effects templates. See you in the next one.